Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Vida Blue will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Striding in for the Indians, Kenny Lofton. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
The 2-1 home. Runs up and gets this one down, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And the pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And immediately the Royals have to deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate, Omar Vizquel hopped high in the air. Yount is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Larry Doby.
In now for Cleveland, Larry Doby. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Shane Bieber starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Now the pitch. And that misses, 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Robin Yount waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Digging in, Robin Yount. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. One out, nobody on. Hit to short. Vizquel scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mickey Mantle. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-1. Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Striding forward for his first chance, Francisco Lindor, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that?
Batting fifth.
Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
High in the air down the right field line. Sheffield is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, Tony Perez. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. The 1-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Ready now, George Brett. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Perez leads off second with nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Perez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Gary Sheffield. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. The Royals put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Ryan Sandberg, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Settling in now, Johnny Damon. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Hit in the air to right field. Luplow is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Ready with the 3-1. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Ready for another chance? Robin Yount has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that misses 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two and one. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to him. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Royals settle for just the one. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Royals 1 and the Indians nothing. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And the count will be full. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Stepping up now, Roberto Perez. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. None out, runners at first and second. Struck him out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 2-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Now batting.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
At the plate now, Omar Vizquel. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
And a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, Larry Doby. Yanked fouled off to the right. 3 runs already home here. And there he goes towards second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
To the plate now, Francisco Lindor. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Tribe lead this one 3-1.
We're back as the Royals prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd. This lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stepping in now, Tony Perez. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're
Number
able to
5.
get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big,
Right.
strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
In now, George Brett. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground
Now
rule
back,
double. And
right
a bit of a
fielder.
break on defense as only one run is going to score.
Field.
So now to the plate, Gary Sheffield. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Into the box, Ryan Sandberg. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. center
Striding in,
fielder,
Johnny Damon.
Johnny.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Damon.
4 runs here in this half inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now the pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 5-3 in favor of Kansas City. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here it comes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 24.
Stepping in, Domingo Santana. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. He said he's seen his hitters take it to another level with runners in scoring position today, which is reflected in their batting average in those situations. Over a 600 clip. Clearly, that's been a big part of the story of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And they've had some good at-bats against him
Now
all game
batting,
long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box now, Robin Yount. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. One there to Santana to get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Striding in once again, Gary Carter. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Count even to the kid. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. At the plate now, Mickey Mantle. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now a swinging bunt. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton is there. And that retires the side. 1 left for Kansas City as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Jordan Luplow. And he misses again, ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
when you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Digging in, Roberto Perez. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger. Bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
2-2 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Braun will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Kenny Lofton. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is skied out toward right. Sheffield is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, Omar Vizquel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
At the plate, Larry Doby. Left center, base hit. Luplow rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Now batting. Second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
To the plate now, Francisco Lindor. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lindor is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. He's set. The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Last half of the 5th coming up. KC leads this one 5-4. Stepping up now, Tony Perez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for the Royals.
So the
The
base
third
is
baseman,
empty here with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Now the 3-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now that
Stepping in and ready
right
for another
field.
shot, Gary Sheffield. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 2-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Line towards center field. Lofton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 5-4. So digging in.